All right, let's throw some spouts. So at the end of the day, a spout is a bottle. It's really not any more complicated than that. It's a nice thin bottle with a thin neck. There are a couple of things that can help you do it better. Start with a little more clay than you need off the hump. Open it up and just make a cylinder. Generally speaking, you want the cylinder to be like not that much thicker than the final thickness that you want. Maybe, you know, a third thicker than the eventual thickness of the wall of the spout. So I have a nice cylinder here, and then I'm just gonna widen it out from the bottom. And you don't need to worry about leaving that much material on the top. One, it's gonna get off balance as you're throwing. And the other thing is, when you collar it in, you're gonna concentrate that clay so that it gets thicker, and then you'll have more to work with to make the actual spout. So start just expanding the bottom. And that's about what I'm looking for. And then, like I said, I left way too much material up here, but you don't need to leave that much. And then when you collar it in, that clay's gonna get thicker. And it's also probably gonna pick up a little bit of a wobble because of any inconsistency in the clay. So I'm gonna cut this off shorter because I don't need all of this. And then I'm gonna use a small bamboo tool to go in and use this as the inside brace and throw the walls of the spout up thinner. Because this part you want to be nice and thin. It's hard to alter after the fact. The bottom part you can kind of pinch out and make thinner later. So make that nice and thin, and then color it in some more. Now, I alter my spouts after I throw them, and I don't like them to be too long because I'm going to add a little bit of curve, and I just want them to curve lightly off the pot. So that's about as long as I need it to be. The other thing is that when I alter it, it actually makes the hole smaller. So I don't want this hole to be too small to start with. I don't want it to be too big because then, you know, you don't have as much of a concentrated pour, but there's kind of a sweet spot. And then I'm just going to put a groove in the bottom. And I could use a wire, but I just use a needle. I put my fingers split on the bottom, and then when I feel it cut through, I'm just gonna lift it up. And that's how you make a spout. Cheers. This is the part where I clean my hands and I wait because I can't touch my phone.